Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your June of 2022 Taroscope. My name is Vickieverlie, and you can find me at vickieverlie.com. Don't be fooled by imposters. Before we get started, I just want to run through the decks that we're going to use. This is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my personal creation. And then we're going to do the part 2 with the mini Morgan Greer deck. And then we're going to pull an animal totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be 4 additional cards pulled from the Songs for the Journey Home. Very cool deck. If you enjoy my content, please do hit the likes and especially the subscribe button. I am the original YouTube tarot reader. I did invent this format, and I'd really like to get that 100,000 plaque, because I did invent this format, and there's people that came after me, which that's cool, but they were way ahead of me, and it's not a contest. I understand that, but I mean, I really would like to have that plaque. That's what I keep hanging in there for. But at any rate, it's all good. Here we go with the reading. Now, we're using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, and there is words on there, so do pay attention to any of those words that stand out to you, because that is the way that the universe will give you a personal message on this private reading. I mean, on this not private reading, this very general public reading for the collective. Alrighty then, well, you've got some swords here, so there's some stuff you're going through. You are going through some stuff. We're just at the very end of the tail end of Pluto being in your sign, which has been going on for quite some time. I'm not even sure how long. More than 10 years. Pluto's been in our sign. Maybe more like 15 to 20 years Pluto's been in our sign. It's been a long time. So we've all, and I say all because I'm a Capricorn too, we've gone through this transformation. I forgot also to talk about the solstice, because it's a big deal. We're having a big event this month of the solstice energy. So you are part of the cardinal cross, which includes Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra. And anytime the sun crosses over the cardinal cross into the cardinal sign, the season changes, and we all feel it. Now, you will feel this one because it's your opposite sign. The cardinal signs, I think, feel it the most, and in particular, again, on this one, because it's in your opposite sign, so it's directly opposing you. You're going to feel it, and also there's a Jupiter square going on. So this Ingress time frame is going to be real important. There's some disruption. You feel like something's been taken away from you. Some of you, it might be like you have this beautiful, peaceful home, and then there's this energy of, things change around your home energy, and they're not peaceful. They're not happiness anymore. There's, stress, and there's one-upmanship, or, people wanting to challenge you and stuff. And it's just like, hey, I'm just the peaceful Capricorn. I'm just trying to be in my home in a peaceful way. I don't need all this, outside crapola noise going on. So some of you may even be moving or want to move. I know I don't want to move for a few years. So you may be wanting to move and, get out of this mess. Justice is showing up. Money's showing up here, so you might be able to move, Some of you, you'll be able to do something this month. Something's coming through, because you definitely got some news coming about money. I want to tie these three, feel like they're very much tied together here. I'll just do it this way. Okay, we've got the the news coming about money, justice, and then Ten of Pentacles. You could be selling a property. Maybe you're going to sell your house and just leave, get out of Dodge. Maybe you're going to, some of you could be signing a contract for some kind of a big deal, and I'm hearing the motion picture industry. That's interesting. That's kind of a real formal way. Do the people even say that? Or what's that from, the motion picture industry? It feels like I've heard that expression somewhere. Like, is it the beginning of a TV show or something? I don't know. But it's not going to be that for everybody, of course. That says retribution, but then I saw retirement. So let that happen too. If it looks like it says one thing, but it says the other. But I looked over here and I saw retirement. Some of you may be doing a buyout. You're going to retire. I'll take the buyout. I'm done. I'm done working. Well, you're Capricorn. You're never going to be done working. You're done with this job or this phase or whatever the hell it is. You do have this Queen of Rods is somebody who's instrumental and positive in this transition or this change for you. Fire sign energy, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Now we are going to have a full moon in Sagittarius happening on the 14th of the month. Okay. By the way, that solstice is on the 20th or 21st, depending on where you are. But the full moon in Sagittarius, that's happening on the 14th. So that could be very impactful for you. And, you know, Capricorn, you usually have stuff, if you're a Capricorn sun, you usually will have stuff in the neighboring signs. You know, like, so if you're a Capricorn, you could have stuff in Sagittarius. This could be impacting, that full moon could be impacting you, like, definitely, like, directly. And the solstice, too. If you're low degrees of Capricorn, you know, you're going to have an opposition to that. So all that's worth considering. It's a time we're in more of still shifting. We're coming out of the eclipse season. We're moving into the solstice. We're still in a transitional time. We're still shifting. Transition keeps standing out to me here. Okay, let's go ahead now. You're the Earth sign energy. So you're going to be the Earth sign card, which is the Pentacle card. We don't count the pages. I mean, only the adults. So we've got the Knight, the Queen, or the King of Pentacles. That is going to be the card that represents you. We're going to find you in this spread. Oh, this went the other way. Two of Pentacles. We'll just throw that out there for the hell of it. And we're going to find you. They're wanting to pop now. They're starting to pop. I'm going to cut, and we're going to find you. And the cards that are around you, those are going to be the cards. That's going to tell us the tale of some additional give us some additional information. Yeah, it could definitely be moving. I mean, look at this. You got the swords there, and then two of them right together here. Moving or traveling. Maybe around that full moon. There's a card going the wrong way in here. This guy, for some reason, in this deck, always reminds me of like an upright bass player. Like somebody who plays the upright bass. So you could be interacting with the bass player of some sort. Going to see a band or an orchestra or something. Could be like that. So here you are. You're showing us the Knight. So I'm going to put some cards below you as well. And we may take these into account. And the Queen is here too. And the Chariot. Yeah, it looks very strong. Well, let's pull this down and zoom in a little. Let's pull it down and get in a little closer here. So here you... come a little bit closer, na 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 na. Is that La Bamba? Or just come a little bit closer, na 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 na. If it's not La Bamba, it's the same chords. That happens a lot in music. Come a little bit closer, na da 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 da. That came through. You're showing up by some major love stuff, by a lot of love energy, but also when you have the Chariot, you have both of the Journey cards. And you have the Journey card over here. Definitely an opportunity to move, travel, you know, something like that could actually be happening. Also some major love energy. I mean, look, here you are, Knight of Pentacles. So that's you. Well, you could be the Queen of Pentacles too, but you showed up as a Knight first. So I always say the first card that shows up is you. You've got Ten of Cups on one side. That's the love and marriage card. On the other side of you, you've got the Three of Cups. This is the happiness and celebration card. Could be like a wedding. When these two show together, it could be a wedding. I mean, you might be attending a wedding. That's been coming up quite a bit. Because it's June. I mean, everybody gets married in June. Going to be a June bride, all that stuff. And, you know, graduations, different things. You know, there's always stuff going on in June. And then there's this Ace of Cups over here. So Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is some love energy. Big time love energy, and it's heaven sent. The universe has put this together for you. The universe is you know, putting that together, making this match, a match made in heaven. I might put that, a match made in heaven. I think that's your thing, a match made in heaven. Yeah, so it could be a match made in heaven. Just really positive vibes about relationship stuff, and you know, I know Capricorn's worried about work. Yeah, you know, hang in there. There's some things that are coming up. There's some things. Keep working on what you're working on. No, you're not. If you're feeling like, oh, my stuff, it's, you know, if you're being real critical, like self-critical of yourself, like, oh, it's never going to happen, or it's just not good enough, I have to work harder, I work harder. Just take a break from all that. Take a break. Take this vacation. Go on this trip. Take a little trip with me. Take a little trip. Take a little trip. Take a little trip and see. Yeah. One song, if you haven't seen my readings, I'm not just goofing off singing. The guides give me messages. That's why I sing. This reminds me, I had this intense dream during when the eclipses were happening. And maybe it was the Jupiter, Neptune, I don't know. It was when all that stuff was going on. I had this intense dream, and I was in a place, and it looked, what I figured out, it was the fjords, is that how you say it? It was like one of these fjords, like these places in, the Netherlands and, Denmark and up there, Sweden. And that's what this reminds me of, kind of. So maybe some of you are going to be going there, even, Or maybe you might even astral travel. I feel like I was on some kind of major astral travel. I was doing some research on it. It was amazing, though. It was just this beautiful, beautiful place. I was there with this group of people, and we were all going to see this specific person. It seemed like it might have been like a monastery or something. And it was like this saint or this priest or somebody who was going to maybe give us a blessing, or some spiritual guru. And I don't go in for all that guru stuff anyway. I never have. I get my messages directly from source. But it was definitely, there was like a group of people, and we were going there. Maybe it's even the future. Maybe maybe I'll plan a trip there. Because I did look, and there was monasteries and stuff in the area, but I didn't see anybody like there giving blessings or something. So it must have been on the astral plane. But this is reminding me of that so much. And it's showing around this moon energy too. So it could have been back in May with the eclipses, but it also could be around that full moon we're having in Sagittarius, definitely could be. Or the new moon in Gemini, because we've got air energy over here. We're going to have that new moon in Gemini technically the last couple of days of May, but it does absolutely set the tone, going forward for the month of June. But lots of happiness, fun, and celebration, Capricorn. Give yourself a break. Match made in heaven, or give yourself a break. Maybe that's a better title. Let me write that down. A break. If I don't write these down, I forget them. They're here today, gone tomorrow. In one ear and out the other. I don't hang on to it. Okay, what's going on? What's the animal totem for our Capricorn friends? The ox. Well, ox is, really stubborn, steadfast, determined. Capricorn has ox energy, determined to get where you're going. Look at those snow-capped peaks too, like the fjords or whatever they're called. Anyways, let's read this. Strength, endurance, patience, presence, clearing of karma, accepting what is, standing strong and plowing through, elimination, create space for magic. This clearing of karma, I believe that is absolutely a big part of the Pluto transit through Capricorn. And as with any transit, you feel it the most when it's coming in, and then the most when it's going out. And let me just go ahead and grab the ephemeris. Let's find those dates, because how long the hell? I think it was around 08. When did Pluto go into Capricorn? Let me change. Let's take a quick look at this and find that out. I think it was right around the time that I closed the bar, because I was in 08, I closed the bar, I was done. It was my family business my entire life. It was my grandparents and everybody's. It was 08. Yep, in the fall of 08, and that's when I closed the bar. It was so back in the end of 08, what happened then? I made a huge life change then. Be me the Capricorn here. And then, whatever that, you feel it really impact you going in, and then you feel it also impact you going out. Now we've got a little bit more time. It's still bopping around at 29 degrees back and forth. It's going to peak out in 2024. It's going to peak into Aquarius, but it's going to go backward again in our sign, and really 2025. But I mean, it sounds like that's far away, but it's 3 years away, 2-3 years away. So when you consider from 08, 08 was whatever, 14 years ago, we're at the very tail end of it. And it is karmic stuff. We are clearing of karma. And accepting what is, I feel like that's more like looking at what's right in front of you. Because Capricorns, we're always looking at that top of the mountain. We want to get to that top of the mountain. There's plenty of enjoy the journey. Oh, maybe that's even better. Enjoy the journey. Take time to enjoy the journey. Because oxen also pulled carts and was like transportation. It's really another card journey. You got so many of them. All right, so that's the end of this part of the reading. But just really quick, I want to pull up give a listen to my album if you have a minute. If you listen on Spotify, it's totally free, or there's other music platforms. Some of them, they may make you pay. I think Apple Music might make you pay, but if you're on Spotify, it's totally free to listen, totally free to add and add to playlists, and it's so appreciated. It helps me out so much. And then the featured readings for this month is going to be, of course, the Solstice reading. This is always a real popular reading. It'll be available till the end of June. It's look at the upcoming season again. You being a cardinal sign, you are affected by it. And then the soulmate past life reading is another one I've been featuring because I really I'm enjoying doing it. I've always done the soul reading past life for the individuals, but now I have it for the two people at the same time. So check that out if you're interested. And I have all sorts of other things, and the subscriptions and likes and all of that definitely help me to keep the channel going and keep moving forward and creating new things that hopefully you'll enjoy. Check out my website. Take it easy, Capricorns. Patreon is up next. You are love and beauty incarnate. We'll talk to you again.